Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to our channel. I am one of your hosts, Joe King, and this is...
I'm Paul Stapfer, how do you do?
And we've got a great show today. We've got a couple gaming experts on, Liv and Kelan, who have their own channel on Twitch. Welcome to the channel, guys.
Hey guys.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here.
So you are professional gamers on Twitch and run your own channel. Now, some of our viewers may not know much about Twitch, so why don't you start by kind of explaining exactly what it is that you do and what Twitch is and the gaming
scene.
Yeah, the gaming scene.
Yeah, so Twitch is a live streaming website. So a lot of people are familiar with YouTube. YouTube recently came out with YouTube Lives where you can watch people in real time as they're doing their thing. That's pretty much all Twitch is just always people live.
So it's a rip-off of YouTube?
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. But, yeah, so people, when they're live on Twitch, other people will come and watch, and there's like a text chat that people can come into and kind of interact with the people who are doing their shows on Twitch. So it's a very social experience as well. A lot of people will just play video games and chat with their viewers while they're going, but there's also people who play music or do karaoke or do like craft walkthroughs, and like there's a really big variety of what people present.
It's just chatting too,
just being social.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there is a category just for just chatting. So.
And is this, you do this professionally? Like you monetize your uploading?
We are currently...
Or streaming, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we are currently monetized. So usually when people come to watch our stream, they end up seeing an ad for 30 seconds or so. And but there's also the option for people to subscribe to our channel, and then they get to skip all the ads and all that stuff. And yeah.
Do you guys have a Patreon?
We do. That I am terrible at remembering to post links to and advertise. We have one. It is not lively right now.
But they can find it on your channel.
Yes, it is on our Twitch page.
Is there extra content for the Patreon people, or?
That's definitely something that we have planned for the future. Yeah, and we do have a Discord server. Discord is kind of a social chatting platform, and we do have like a special channel just for our subscribers where and the different games we play, we take recommendations from our viewers.
Okay. And
I do try and prioritize what the subscribers recommend.
So that's how you choose the games you play? Or do you sometimes just, it's a new game coming out that you want to try? How exactly do you choose what you're going to play for that session?
A lot of it is what games we have or can get easily, but yes, a lot of it is from our subscribers. We try to play what they want and
like recommendations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yes, there's also games we want to play. We would just throw on, so it's not a specific way, just how we feel.
What platforms do you play on? Are you just on a PC, or are you playing consoles?
We have mostly on the PC, but we do have a capture card which can pretty much grab any console really that we have.
Yes.
What consoles do you have?
We have a Switch and a PlayStation 3.
3?
3.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, old school.
Yeah, I know, a lot, we do play some newer games, but a lot of what we end up playing and what people end up recommending to us tends to be more of the older games from like the 80s and 90s and things. So it's been really neat way for us to like try out a lot of these classic games that have been kind of on our like to-do list in a way. It's like, you know what, that would be a really great experience, but when are we going to find the time? Well, we're streaming and we're doing it with other people.
And those games, are you taking those from like is it what, Steam or what, like an emulator, or like where are you
Like-
getting these old games?
I guess the older games is mostly emulators and stuff, but I guess I do have a large library on Steam. I think it's over 300 games, and a lot of them I haven't even played, so
Gotcha.
this is, at least streaming helps actually play games that I wanted to play and never got around to.
Now, what do you think the attraction is for people to basically watch other people play video games? Do you think it's the interaction and the chatting? Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, when I think of entertainment, and what I want to do, I don't sit there and think, I want to watch somebody else play games. I prefer to play, I like playing them myself, but where do you think the attraction lies in watching, aside from if you're trying to beat a level and you can't figure it out and you watch a walkthrough on YouTube or something, where do you think the attraction is for people to, to watch other people play video games and the enjoyment? Because it's huge. I mean, people look at Minecraft, right? People go nuts watching other people play Minecraft, and I mean, PewDiePie I think he started this whole thing on YouTube. I don't know for a fact that he did, but he certainly he's. I know his name. I know he's famous. And
Who?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he did it playing Call of Duty or something.
I think it was more horror games, and people just. I think it's a lot of the personality of the person is kind of what gets people to watch the people. But
Pretty much like anything, then it's
yeah,
you get the right person in there.
and like, person gets big. It's kind of like a celebrity, but with Twitch, you can actually interact with the
Right.
person
Okay.
and like getting your name shout out. I can see a lot of people. It's like, oh my, he said my name.
No, awesome.
But yeah,
I remember I lived in Korea, South Korea for a time, and I remember how big StarCraft was,
oh yeah,
and how, like, they had game shows
oh yeah.
that were like competitive game shows where they'd have like two teams, like 4 players on each side,
Yeah, there's,
crushing each other, and like audiences, like stadiums filled, people going crazy, people going bananas watching other people play. These other guys just sitting there. It was, and this was 20 years ago. So for now, the transition now to come like Western.
Yeah, now there are huge.
Oh, it's yeah, it's
conventions and
it is
games
kind of
and
like sporting
competitive gaming.
events.
Yeah,
Yeah.
esports, pretty much.
Esports, yeah.
right. Have you guys done any of that?
No.
Any competition sort of stuff?
Not so much. We do have like connections and friends who have been more in the competitive play.
Okay.
Yeah, I know one person that we're connected to was in like the top 3 nationally for a virtual reality game called Beat Saber.
Okay.
It's a dance rhythm game
Oh,
that's
I've s-
hugely
yeah.
popular.
I'm aware of it. Yeah.
It's kind of wild watching them play and how fast they're moving around and everything.
Sure,
but,
sure.
Like, yeah, we tend to play a bit more casually. We're more in it for the fun
Yeah.
and just being silly. So
With the Twitch channel, can you play cooperatively with other people? Does it have that option too, where you can have multiplayers?
Yeah,
play
it's
cooperative
like
play.
there's online games and you're playing with random, but you can also like coordinate with another Twitch streamer who's also playing it and just
Right.
mess around. I know like
And then you're able to watch, like, if I was a viewer, I can watch both of you playing both your screens,
yeah,
kind of thing.
there is also ways of capturing the other person and putting it all into one too, but
Right.
that's all technical stuff.
Yeah, fair.
We've definitely done a few streams. Every once in a while, we'll do charity marathons of gaming, and we've partnered up with a few other people and had kind of multiple screens going of us and the other people all playing together, and so it's been pretty fun.
Cool. I opened a Twitch account upon its release, more or less. Mm-hmm. Never used it. Never touched it. So I'm very unaware of the whole thing.
Me, like, I'm very familiar with Twitch, but it's in my eye. It happens periodically, particularly when I get nervous. Now, you started even before video games. You both have like a serious love of gaming, right? Like going to board games. I understand you're very into board games as well. How does that transfer across? Have you ever thought of maybe bringing that onto Twitch and doing board games as well? Or?
Yes, definitely have thought of it. You just need to get a setup for actually displaying the.
Yeah, get a few
Cameras
more
on-
cameras
on the table.
And a lot of board games that we want to play require at least 3 people, so we would need to
Right, you'd have
bring someone else on. And
What game would you consider being a sort of beta test?
beta tests.
And I don't know
I
about
like board game or
Like,
card
yeah.
game or whatever, you know?
I don't know about like beta testing. Probably a game that you can play one off. I know that I'm actually looking forward to if we do figure out the board gaming piece. There's a really long board game called Gloomhaven where like you're gonna take weeks playing through different scenarios and things, but would definitely need an additional person to do that, and there'd be like a whole story involved going through that board game as well, so you'd have a narrative streaming over it.
So would you be able to break that down into, say, parts, like weekly or something on the adventure
Yeah.
and keep going on the game?
Yeah, just like do one scenario or something, play that, and
Kind of like a chapter.
Yeah.
Each scenario would be a sort of self-contained thing. I understand you guys met through like gaming, like that's how you guys connected.
more so connected. Yeah, I think we met through a dating site, but
Yeah.
just the profiles with gaming that really made us click.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's just like online dating, and it's like, oh, you're really into gaming. I'm really into gaming. We should talk.
Well, online dating is very similar to gaming too. I mean,
Yeah, the online dating scene has definitely changed significantly since we met, but yeah, it was worked out for us when it happened. So
and now you got the channel,
yeah.
which, by the way, we should give them. I know we're displaying it, but you should tell them what your channel is called. And
Yeah. So our Twitch channel is OK Gaming Plus. Just the letters OK, the word gaming, the word plus.
okay, so not the symbol.
Not the symbol. He was very insistent on that.
No.
You don't remember.
I was more take out the plus.
Just not even
Just
having.
okay gaming.
Other people had already claimed that. So.
And you don't want to be like OK Gaming 702 or something.
Right.
Yeah.
Plus sounds a lot better than that.
Yeah, and over the years we have had different brainstorming ideas of other things we could bring in for content, but we've just kept it at gaming for now. So.
Okay, but you have the channel. Do you think it would add viewers or lose viewers if you were to, say, spice up and bring in different things like the board gaming or anything else you wanted to do that wasn't focused on retro gaming?
Yeah,
kind of
day in the
thing?
life kind of stuff. Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all depends. Like a lot of big Twitch players are like they're stuck to playing one game, and if they leave, their audience leaves because they just want to see that one game.
Right.
Yeah.
There's very few actually variety streamers is what we're doing that actually succeed.
And like that are doing multiple games and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. And I have noticed too that a lot of the way that we end up bringing in new people to our channel is based on what specific game we end up playing. Like that's usually how new people find us, is like we happen to switch to this game and they're like really passionate about that game. And
Do you find like maybe the retro Nintendo games, for example, are more appealing to people and bring in more people, or is there a specific genre of games that tends to attract more viewers? Maybe old Sega games or
VR.
or new games or shooters, even,
Yeah,
as
it
opposed
really,
to platform games.
It all really depends. But I think a lot of like shooters and stuff, you would have to be good at the game,
Right.
also to get people to watch you.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're like instantly dying, it's like, why would I want to watch this? You're just seeing the death screen over and over again.
Well, and that's why
Yeah.
no one wanted to watch me play Call of Duty.
No, me neither. I mean, I'd be in the bunker spinning next to you trying to figure out how to aim. I'm terrible at first-person shooters.
Yeah. I mean, I think the only exception to that is if your personality is like just ridiculously over the top when you're failing.
Right.
Yeah, some people
Right.
really.
You can make it funny, kind
Yeah.
of thing, make it entertaining.
Yeah.
Just have some gimmick.
What's your favorite game? What's to either play personally or
Good question.
stream?
What would be your number one?
What would be your
If,
number
if
one?
you if you're on a desert island and you can only take one game,
Give me Ocarina of Time. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time from the Nintendo 64. I've played through that game and some different modded versions where people kind of change the code to
Personalize
add
it.
different stories or sometimes to just randomize the way that you have to move through the game. I've probably played through that somewhere between 40 to 50 times.
Whoa.
wow.
Yeah.
What about yourself, Kelan? What would be your
Like this
desert island game?
I don't know if we just want one.
Well, that's the point, though. You you have to choose one.
Like, what would
What would it
take up
ultimately
the most
be?
time? Like, it's so hard to think. Like, Minecraft, you can pretty much make your own. If it's a desert island, you can probably do the most. I think my favorite is Half-Life, the shooter. I don't know if you guys heard of Half-Life.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
know Half-Life.
love Half-Life. Yeah, for me, it would definitely be E.T. for Atari.
Oh yeah.
The one that buried. The one that buried.
That'd keep me going for minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear there's like a huge like dumpster pile of them.
Yeah,
that you
they
can just
found it,
grab
yeah.
as many copies as you'd
You
like.
just got to find out where they buried them.
I think they actually found it. It's a documentary I saw.
I'm aware of that one too.
I think they printed more games than people sold consoles. So.
Right.
I actually on YouTube, I just recently saw they had a big thing on Christmas from like 1982 or something, or 83, and they had the actual advertisement for that E.T. game at Christmas to get the kids to buy it. And it's the greatest game ever made for Atari. And hours of fun. They literally say hours of fun. Unless you get in the pit. And then your gaming is done.
I feel like that could be something we set up for like if we did one of our charity marathons. We usually have donation goals. It's like if we get to this total, we'll do this thing or whatever.
Right,
Playing ET could be one of the things. It's
Playing
like,
some of the worst games ever.
yeah,
That would be good.
We played some of those already, at least the hardest games.
we
Did,
have.
did you find any of them actually fun?
Yeah, like, just like the difficulty's hard. Like a lot of deaths and stuff. But
Right.
I guess with the older games, they have something called save states, which saves our sanity. It's like a certain point of the game, you can save this exact moment, and then if you die, you can reload from that exact
Right.
moment. So if you get a certain distance in the game, save state, and then die, you don't lose as much progress as you would otherwise.
Right.
Yeah, I think like we would just have a meltdown if we were playing like pure old school games. A lot of the older games were actually made a lot more difficult to so that people would get more playtime out of them. It would take them longer to beat.
Right.
But yeah, with the save state feature on a lot of emulators and things, it just makes going through the games a whole lot easier, not having to start over from the beginning
Sure.
when you're like right at the end.
I've had games in the past that have done nothing but collect dust on the shelf for that very reason. It's like, how many times can I, play the intro and keep getting knocked back to the beginning.
Yeah, I know
Do you ever find people requesting help with games on your channel? Do they ever request you to do basically like a walkthrough on a game for them or show them? Does that ever happen?
It's more of the chatters help us.
Yeah,
than
we
when
get a
I'm
lot
like-
more of
The
the opposite. A lot more of the opposite. And we're not asking for help. People just who are passionate about the specific game we're playing just come in and being like, hey, here's a tip. Try this.
Oh, you're near the red crystal. Go grab it or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It's hidden in the.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's OK Gaming Plus.
Yeah.
Make sure you check it out, everybody. Go check it out. Subscribe, and
Like, share, and
recommend
subscribe, everyone.
Yeah. And no, if you have Amazon Prime, you do get 1 monthly free Twitch subscription because she has separation anxiety. So she's like, I must be with the people.
We'll start here.
Oh,
and we'll
I
do
need to
the
not look up.
Lizard.
Okay.
Spot
Sasha.
Sasha. All right. Serial number, please.
L25NH2.
Okay.
Jen Shug. Press
Uh-oh. Press.
Press O.
in a kaipat.
Okay. Press rock
Rock.
and scissors.
Success.
Yay.
Now there's a grid.
Okay.
Unscrew.
Unscrew.
Alright. What wire's connected to C3?
Red.
Okay. D2.
Red.
A1.
Red.
D4.
Yellow.
B4.
Boom.
Wait.
Cut.
Oh.
Okay.
C4.
Yellow.
C1.
Black.
A4.
White.
B1.
Red.
Indicator.
Cut.
What was it A1, did you say?
B1.
B1?
Yeah.
Hold on, light went out.
Crap.
I didn't quite hear what you said about the light bulb.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Haha.
B1 red.
B1 is red, yeah.
Cut.
Alright, that's done.
All right.
What did light say?
Stalin Kirby said O and then indicators.
Indicators?
Yeah.
That screw in? Oh, indicators. SIG,
Press
NSA.
O.
Press out.
Again? Okay.
What other modules do we have?
So
there-
how's your weekend been?
another Spock? Or do you want
It's
to
been
follow?
fun. I can do Spock.
Alright, papers.
No, not.
What did it say?
No. So then you should press rock and scissors. Wait, was there a decoy?
Paper.
Okay, yeah, just press rock and scissors.
Oh, screw in now.
Oh, screw in now.
Then it's done.
Sweet.
Now follow.
Okay. RJ45 port.
No.
Alright, how many batteries?
One?
It was O. I was repeating myself.
Okay. You said there was
One battery.
is there a wire coming out
Yes.
of one? Alright, cut that.
That's red.
Okay, first letter in the serial number.
L.
L?
L.
Okay, so we are on the second wire, correct? Does the previous wire lead to a position labeled 6 or less?
Yes.
Right. Skip?
Okay.
Right. Exactly one or neither of the previous two wires are white or black.
Correct.
So there's neither or...
Yeah, neither.
Okay, so cut?
Nope.
What the hell? So we have to go back. So the first letter was L.
Yeah. L, yeah.
Okay, so this should be the wire after the first one you cut.
Yes.
The wire before this one, the one you cut, does not lead to a position of 6 or less.
It does go to 6 or less.
Okay, so you skip it.
Yeah.
So then, of the previous 2 wires, what are their colors?
Red. Both red.
Okay, so then you cut this one.
That's cut.
Okay.
But that was wrong.
What the fuck?
Starting with red reverses the order.
That's why
Oh.
I keep saying the.
Oh, I kept missing that. Okay, that is very good or no. Progress
Alright,
through the
start from
steps in reverse alphabetical order instead.
Alright.
Okay, so
L is still the same. Skip.
okay, so we're going counterclock. Well,
Go
no, we're not
upwards.
going counterclockwise. Never mind.
No, you just go backwards. I go same.
Okay. Alright, so the previous 2 wires are different colors.
They're the same color.
Okay, so that's a skip.
Are you on the first one or the?
Okay.
I don't know where you're at.
Yeah. Okay, so the wire after the first one you cut
Yeah.
was a skip.
Okay.
The previous 2 wires are different colors.
They're the same.
Skip. Previous wire, white, black, or red.
No.
So cut.
Okay.
Does the previous wire skip a plug?
Yes.
Cut.
Okay.
Skip.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
see this game also satisfies your attention to detail. That's mine.
Yeah. I was getting very annoyed watching Kelan play because he kept not checking things.
You gotta go fast. You get money for going fast.
I mean, yeah, but you also gotta not get citations. You get fined for getting citations.
Well, I got a good ending.
You did. Okay. Didn't care that I was passport. Liv is right. Ah, see?
Shush.
Oi. No shushing the viewers. 1943 0901. Height. Good. Weight. Good. Looks like you. You don't look like a bad guy.
You know.
Okay, I think it's all good. We just gotta take that away. Here you go. You don't get passport. Get out of my face. Hello, sir. You're here to work.
You stay. Doesn't matter. What? Oh my god.
I don't know.
What's that for? Sure you're happy there? Just a little.
I can't talk.
That was out of nowhere.
My brain thought of saying it didn't beforehand, and then it's too late. Oh no! I didn't hear
Yes, who gave you a gun?